to another edition of DVD Mania, where I talk about DVDs and Blu-rays I pick up over the course of 2 or 3 weeks. Now it's almost been like a month. Sorry. But I've had like other videos I put up and stuff in the meanwhile. So it's all good. But I have a whole bunch of stuff, so let's get straight into it. First I'm going to talk about the DVDs. I have a big stack of DVDs. Check this out. Alright, so let's go. This first one, Black Christmas, the remake. This was the one I found. It's Blockbuster exclusive. I don't know. But this is a remake. I liked it a lot. It's basically these sorority sisters that are living in their sorority house, and they're snowed in. And these 3 girls, in the past, their parents killed off this guy, but he didn't really die, and now he came back for revenge to kill the girls in the house. So they died one by one, and he's dressed as Santa Claus the whole time. But it was really cool. I liked it a lot. It was really, really gory. I was surprised by it. And I actually found this for like $3.99. But I thought it was really good. Black Xmas, or Black Christmas, the remake. This next one, this was way back. It's like back in the time when like Scream was coming out, and I know we did last summer. But this is kind of like a comedy horror, but it was still really cool. This one's Idle Hands. I got this in clearance as well. This one's this guy's hand gets possessed, like per se by like the devil or whatever, and he like kills his friends, and then he's like the hand's controlling him or whatever. So he eventually, well, I'm not gonna, okay, I don't want to ruin it. Okay, but he cuts off the arm, and then he has to like, and then somehow the arm gets like it gets out of the house or whatever, and he has to go track it down and try to, destroy it before even worse things happen, like this girl he likes and stuff like that. But it was really cool. I think a lot of people might have seen it. I'm not sure. But this is really good. I liked it a lot. Idle Hands. This next one, I found out about this a week before it came out, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to get it. I heard really good reviews on it. On the back it says Rotten Tomatoes gave it 98% fresh. I liked it a lot. I just wrote a paper about it for my English class because we had to write a film review, and I picked this documentary. And this is by the guy who did Man on Wire. Have you ever watched that? That one's okay. I found it to be a little boring at parts, but it was okay. But this one is Project Nim. Project Nim. This one is about Nim, the chimpanzee. I'm not sure if y'all have heard about him, but it was like back in the 70s. He was, as a baby, he was taken away from his mom and put into a home, like a home with this lady and her family. And they raised the monkey like to try to be kind of like a human, like wash dishes and all that kind of, like use the restroom in the restroom, And then eventually they try to communicate with it, so they try to make it learn sign language. And it goes from when he was born until ultimately like when he dies, and it's really, really sad. I found it to be really sad, but I really, really, really recommend this. I like this. This one was one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. I liked it a lot, and it really shows a lot of disturbing images. Like, so he was basically part of a science experiment, and the sad thing is that like he never really knows what it's like to be free. Like he was in the house, and like at one part he goes into a science building, and they're like in cages the whole time. It's really depressing, but I liked it a lot. Yeah, Project Nim. These next 3, I just picked these up because I found all 3 of these in clearance. But everyone should have seen these. The Blade trilogy, Blade 1, 2, and Blade Trinity. But I know what you're thinking. Why not get these on Blu-ray? Well, I do a little bit of research, and I found that I've read that all 3 of these don't look much better in Blu-ray. And plus, the Blu-ray player I have, it enhances DVDs. So this one looked pretty good. I watched the first one. I didn't watch this other 2 yet, but I watched the first one again, and it was actually pretty good. So. Yeah, I got Blade, I got Blade 2, and the dreadful Blade Trinity. This next one I found for $1.99 actually. Another Jackie Chan movie. I haven't watched this one yet, but I heard it's pretty good. This one's The Myth, starring Jackie Chan. And this is the other one I showed in a movie mail not the other day, but a few weeks ago. This one's Crime Story. This was actually really cool. After I watched it, I liked it a lot. Really good crime story. And these last 4, I showed it in my vlog. I really didn't explain it because I've never seen these. But I watched the first season, and it was actually really cool. So let me try to do this. It's Tales from the Dark. Yeah, Tales from the Dark Side season, all 4 seasons. Which actually, if you look this up right now, all 4 seasons together, it's like $50. But I got this for $15. And I watched the first season, and it reminded me like of Tales of the Crypt, Goosebumps, except it's more like creepier, and it's actually like made in the 80s, early 80s, late 80s, and so it has like the old grittiness to it, but I like it a lot. Some of the episodes are actually pretty creepy. But yeah, do I recommend these? Yeah, I'd recommend them. I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, like Tales of the Crypt, I love that. Like Goosebumps, you know, I love Goosebumps. So yeah, I got all 4 seasons of Tales from the Dark Side. Can't wait to watch season 2. All right, so that's all the DVDs. Let's get into the the Blu-rays. Let's do it. All right. This first one I got. This came out a while back, actually, a few months ago, probably 3 or 4 months ago. And I never, like, these kind of Blu-rays, you don't find them, like, at Best Buy or Walmart or anything. You have to go to, like, I found this at Fry's Electronics, because they seem to have, like, every kind of Blu-ray that comes out. So I'll probably be going back there more often, but this one is Basket Case. Now, this one is these 2 brothers. They were Siamese twins, but then when they were younger, the parents made a decision to separate them or whatever, because one is, like, a normal guy. But his brother is like a blob with like these sharp teeth. Looks like a monster. He's like disgusting. But so later on, they come back to the town and they're on like a mission to look for the people that separated him. But like his brother, the monster and stuff, he keeps him in a basket because he's afraid of people seeing him and stuff. But he's really hungry, and there's some people like accidentally open the basket and they get like bitten and even killed. And it's really gory. Blu-ray wise, wasn't the best looking Blu-ray, but hey, it's definitely an enhancement from the DVD. But it was really cool. I liked it a lot. Basket Case. This next one, this one is actually pretty old. 1981. Has an awesome actor, Kurt Russell, from like The Thing, which The Thing was awesome. This one's Escape from New York. What I disliked, I bought this at Walmart, and the case it was new, obviously, and the case is like all damaged and stuff, but I didn't even know until I took off the packaging, but whatever. Anyways, Escape from New York, and also, another complaint, all this was the feature film. It had no extras, no nothing, which makes me believe they're going to put out another version of this with a whole bunch of extra features on it, which maybe I'll pick up. I don't know. There's a sequel to this too, but anyways. This one is about Kurt Russell. There's a city that's like blocked off because there's all these criminals and like people killing each other going on, and there's this the president is kidnapped and he's taken there to that blocked off city or whatever, and no one can get near him because everyone gets killed and stuff, and so everyone's afraid to go. But then Kurt Russell. He plays a guy named Snake. He wears like a patch over his eye, and he's really cool. He's like it reminded me like and even my brother. He told me that's where they got the idea for Metal Gear, like from this movie, and it's basically like that. Like he kind of dresses like him, he kind of talks like him, he pretty much acts like him. Always like he's smoking a cigarette, has a toothpick in his mouth, stuff like that. But anyways, they send him into that city to find the president pretty much and bring him back alive, and he only has 24 hours to do it. And they inject him with this serum that like if he doesn't bring him back in 22 hours or something, it'll kill him instantly. So it's really cool. I liked it a lot of cool action, and the Blu-ray actually looked really good. Escape from New York. This next one, this is a 2010 film, and it's put out by Anchor Bay. I like this one a lot too. This one's The Dead. This one's basically there's this group of people leaving Africa because it's infested with zombies. The plane crashes in the ocean. Everyone pretty much dies except this one guy, and he's trying to get back to civilization. So he has to cross the desert and all this kind of stuff. But there's zombies, and he meets like one human that becomes his friend. And all this stuff goes down. There's some pretty cool gory parts. It was a really good movie. The only thing I didn't like was the end. It kind of just was like a cliffhanger, like make up your own ending, kind of. But it was cool. It was alright. The Dead. This next one, this one is The Rock, the documentary. It has a lot of pretty good matches on it. This one basically talks about how he got into wrestling, where he's at now. It goes from like when he was interested to it, like his football career and all that kind of stuff. I've always liked The Rock, and I have his other DVD, but it was just matches. But this one was really good. Another one, like that Stone Cold one that just came out. I want to get that one. And another one's coming out April the 10th. Is the Edge. The Edge one. I'm really gonna get that one. I'm really excited for that one. But yeah, this one's the epic journey of Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. This one's really good. The Rock. It's kind of expensive though, a little bit. This next one, man, this movie. Instantly one of my favorite movies. My top 20. I want to say my top 10. Maybe my top 10. But this movie was really, really well done. And this movie is Drive. And I know I'm barely showing this right now, but I actually got this the day it came out. So, just to let you know. But anyways, this one has Ryan Gosling, and he plays this stuntman. Like he's a part-time stuntman, and he works at this mechanic. He's a mechanic or whatever. But in his other job, like at night, he drives for like criminals. Like he tells them, "I'm just gonna go there. You get in. I'll drive you away. You give me my money." And the story. But then he meets this girl he falls in love with, and her husband gets out of jail, and like he like tries to help him, but then he gets like killed, and he has to protect the girl because he really likes her. So her husband died, and he's trying to protect her now. It's about like this bag of money. It was really well done though. I liked it a lot. But yeah, Drive. If you haven't seen this one, I definitely recommend you see this one. Drive. This next one, I'm not going to talk about this. Everyone should have seen this. I only picked this up because this is like the second time I've ever seen it. And I think this is kind of rare to find. I think. I don't know. But this one is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. On Blu-ray. Comes with a DVD. Everyone should have seen this. One of the first Dr. Seuss movies that ever came out. I like that a lot. I love Jim Carrey. So, yeah. And this movie, to be honest, like with so many things to see in the movie, it wasn't that good of a Blu-ray. It was just okay for me. But this is a good movie though. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Next one I picked up is a 1966 classic, Batman the movie. Yes, with Adam West. And this one, some parts are laughable, man. Like when that rubber shark bites his leg, and even Robin, the things he says, literally, it's just funny. But it was pretty cool. This one's about like Joker, Penguin, Catwoman, and the Riddler get together and trying to like do away with Batman and stuff. But on Blu-ray, look actually really good. So yeah, Batman the movie. These last two. Okay, this one I like. This one was really good. This one's Justice League Doom. This one just came out the other day. I picked this one up. It was only $14.99, so it's pretty sweet for a Blu-ray in general. But anyway, it comes with a cool slipcover too. This one is about the Justice League, and each of them has like a particular main enemy. Like Batman, he has Bane, stuff like that, and they team up with this guy that's like, he's like basically invincible, and they all like plan separate ways to kill off each of the Justice League members, like the Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman. But Batman comes to save the day. This one was Batman almost dies too. It's crazy how like these DC Universe animated movies, they're actually really gory. Like they show people die and stuff. I was surprised. Like you never see people die in animated like superhero like cartoon like on TV. Obviously not on TV. They're not gonna show them die. But like this is one of the first time I've ever seen people die in an animated cartoon that had Batman in it. You know what I mean? But this one was really good. I liked it a lot. And so back to the story. So basically, those enemies are trying to kill off all the Justice League members because they want to get this $5 million from this guy or whatever, or something like $5 million or $10 million. So it almost happens. There's some parts that's really like sad too. Like Green Lantern, there's part of Green Lantern is really sad, but It was really good. I liked it a lot. Justice League, Doom. And this last one, I have not watched this, but I just wanted to show that I had it. I watched the first one. It just surprised me how people are like, I can't see through that. It's disgusting. But I guess it's just because when I went in watching the movie, I felt like it's just a movie. It's not real, and it didn't bother me at all actually. But I haven't watched this one, and I got this one the day it came out. I just haven't showed it yet. But this one is The Human Centipede 2. I have the first one on DVD somewhere over here. But yeah, Human Centipede 2. I haven't watched it yet, but I just wanted to show it. So that is all. Thank you for coming by for this DVD Mania. Follow me on Tumblr, jacobsbrains.tumblr.com. Stay tuned for the next vlog, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.